2 years after the events of Mission Impossible: Rogue Nation and Solomon Lane's capture, the remnants of the Syndicate have reorganized as a terrorist group known as the Apostles. They are hired by an extremist known as John Lark and are attempting to acquire 3 stolen plutonium cores for him to use in 3 nuclear bombs. Impossible Missions Force agent Ethan Hunt is assigned to recover the plutonium. During the mission in Berlin, the Apostles take fellow teammate Luther Stickle hostage. Ethan chooses to save Luther, allowing the Apostles to steal the cores. The IMF team later captures Norwegian nuclear weapons expert Niels Delbruck, whom the CIA believes is building weapons for John Lark. Using a fake broadcast of teammate Benji Dunn posing as CNN's Wolf Blitzer and announcing the bombings of Rome, Jerusalem, and Mecca, they trick Delbruck into unlocking a phone he used to communicate with John Lark. Furious at the IMF's failure to secure the plutonium, CIA Director Erica Sloan instructs Special Activities Division agent August Walker to accompany Ethan on a mission to retrieve it. Ethan and Walker infiltrate a Paris nightclub where Lark is supposed to purchase the plutonium from the Apostles, with an arms dealer known as the White Widow acting as a broker. They track a man they suspect to be Lark, but after an intense fight in the men's restroom, he is killed by MI6 agent Ilsa Faust. Ethan assumes the identity of Lark and meets with the White Widow, but the meeting is cut short when hitmen attack. In exchange for the plutonium, the White Widow tasks Ethan with extracting Lane from an armored convoy moving through Paris and provides one of the cores as a down payment. Ethan and Walker preemptively attack the convoy to prevent the White Widow's brother Zola and their men from killing local police. They lead both the police and the White Widow's men on a chase, while Benji and Luther secure Lane. The White Widow then instructs Ethan to deliver Lane to London. At a London safe house, IMF Secretary Hunley orders Ethan to stop the mission and turn himself in after receiving doctored evidence implicating Ethan as John Lark. The team trick Walker into admitting he is the real Lark and informs Sloan, who sends a CIA unit to take everyone into custody. However, the unit has been infiltrated by the Apostles and is under Walker's command. Walker kills Hunley and Ethan pursues him. Walker threatens his ex-wife, Julia, before escaping by helicopter. The team, along with Ilsa, track Lane and Walker to a medical camp in the Himalayas. Ilsa deduces that Lane is planning to detonate the nuclear bombs at the medical camp, contaminating the water supply of India, Pakistan, and China, resulting in the destruction of 1/3 of the world's population. The bombs are linked by a failsafe. Any attempt to defuse one bomb without also disarming the detonator will trigger the other. Ethan discovers Julia and her new husband Eric are working at the camp. Lane programs the bomb's detonator with a 15-minute countdown and gives it to Walker. Walker takes off in a helicopter, while Benji, Luther, and Ilsa try to find and defuse the nuclear weapons. Julia helps Luther disarm the first bomb, but they are unable to defuse it without the detonator. Ilsa finds the second bomb, but is ambushed and subdued by Lane. Benji and Ilsa eventually overpower him. Ethan hijacks an escort helicopter and manages to ram Walker's out of the sky. The two men fight on the edge of a cliff, which ends when Ethan drops a hook attached to a helicopter on Walker. Ethan secures the detonator, allowing the team to deactivate the bombs. In the aftermath, Julia tells Ethan that he has given her the best life despite his commitment to the IMF. Sloan hands Lane over to MI6 through the White Widow, earning Ilsa her exoneration, and praises Ethan for his actions.